Well, hi Taurus, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Taurus, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. My readings don't usually go past 6 months. Wow. If it resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. If it's not your reading, I would check your moon sign. Your moon sign is your emotional, private self. Or get a private reading from someone you trust. So, the overall energy of this reading is the King of Cups. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But the King of Cups, these are all male or female. What the King of Cups is doing here is, this tells me you have a huge cup of love within you, okay? But you're not able to hand it out. You're holding it close to your body. It's almost like you're saving it for the right person to come along. Either that or you are pulling back. One of the two. So this King of Cups surrounds the entire reading. And look at all the water. I want to point out this time. See all the water around the King of Cups and also the Queen of Cups? Those are emotions. Water is emotions. So up here in your highest energy is the Sun. This is, one of the best cards in the tarot deck. This is about fresh starts and new beginnings with lots of joy. This is in your highest energy. So what's going on here? I have the King of Cups and the Sun in your highest energy. These are your two highest energy cards. I think things are changing because the Ace of Cups is right above the King of Cups. This is handing out that cup of love. You're going to be able to hand it out. It's coming up, okay? So this cup that you've been hanging on to, you're going to have a fresh start, new beginning. There's someone is coming along that you're going to want to hand your cup of love out to that you've been holding back with. So right next to the Ace of Cups is the Hermit. This is the card for Virgo. So Virgo might be strong in your chart or strong around this reading. But this is about seeking your path forward from the universe, asking for guidance. Well, the Hermit here, they hear you. They're shining the lantern right on the Ace of Cups. They're saying, well, hold on a minute here. This isn't going to last forever, that you're going to have to hold that big cup of love back. You're going to be able to hand it out, and you're going to be able to hand it out pretty soon, and it's going to be a beautiful fresh start and new beginning in your life. I have the Justice card under the Sun and next to the King of Cups. The Justice card, this is about becoming balanced. This is about having your guard up. And I know your guard's up because you're kind of like, the King of Cups kind of holds that cup pretty close and pretty tight. It's like they have to be sure when they hand out this cup. So you are guarded because you want to stay balanced. This is just like self-justice. This is the card for Libra. Libra might be strong in your chart or strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But on the other side of the King of Cups, we have the Empress. The Empress is the card for Libra or Taurus. So Taurus might be strong in your chart. As a matter of fact, Taurus is your sign. So this is your energy, definitely. And the energy of the Empress, male or female, is if you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. You are kind and loving and forgiving and thoughtful and generous and just all these wonderful qualities you have about you as a human being. Well, whoever you hand your cup of love out to will have to have a lot of those same qualities for it to last. Well, I think what the Hermit is saying is I think your other half is coming in. I think you're going to hand out that cup of love and you're going to have a beautiful new beginning. Under the Justice card, where you have your self-justice, where you get yourself rebalanced, is the Magician. Now the Magician, first off, I want to point out the infinity symbol here. The infinity symbol is about intuition and knowing. So follow your intuitions. Your intuitions will help guide you, and listen to what yourself is telling you. That's really gonna help you move forward. Also, this card wants you to know that you have everything it takes. You have a cup of love, you have a pentacle for security and stability, a wand for fresh starts and new beginnings, and a sword of truth and clarity. So you have everything to manifest what it is you want from life. And here it is. Whoever's coming in is a soulmate. This is, see the 1111? They're a divine soulmate. This is also a card of marriage, believe it or not. Union between two people. And there's a lot of joy associated with this card. Look at all the joy in your reading, Taurus. Look, the Sun and the Four of Wands. Look at all the love, the Ace of Cups. You're going to be able to hand that out, and I think it's going to be handed to you also. I do have the Seven of Wands right below the Empress, and right next to the Four of Wands. You are protecting your balance. You are protecting yourself, for one thing, from anything that's going to throw you off balance again. So you're not going to let the wrong person come in. And also, once a soulmate comes in, you will protect this relationship with all your might. There might be some adversaries, like rumors, or maybe somebody who's jealous, and you might have thoughts like, oh, this can never work, but you're going to block those, because you know what? I think you feel this, you definitely are going to feel this connection with this person who has a lot of the same qualities as you, and you are going to protect that. You go into protection mode, not only for yourself, but for this relationship. And another thing, you had all the tools. You manifested this. You have all the tools to make this relationship work. Let's see the second half for Taurus. Universe, Taurus. All right, okay. Yes, there's more that you're protecting yourself from here. So up here in your highest energy line is the Moon. This is the card for Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart or strong around this reading. Now the King of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, so that gives us 2 for Pisces so far. So the Moon is about things being exposed, things coming to light, night turning to day, secrets revealed. And this is on the back side, the Hermit here. But I think it's going to be kind of, the Hermit is like, you will be surprised. I think you're feeling like you're never going to be able to hand out this cup of love. The Hermit's saying, well, hold on a minute. You are going to be able to hand out that cup of love. And there's a beautiful new beginning coming in. And they're trying to enlighten you. This is a card of enlightenment, that you're going to be moving forward. Here's the Chariot right next to the Moon. The card for Cancer, another water sign. So we have 2 for Cancer. So this is about moving forward. All it takes is a snap of those reins, and those sphinxes get up, and you can haul, man. You can go fast. You can move forward fast. You've had, this is why you pulled your cup of love. I was wondering why, because nowhere's here it was saying why you pulled back your cup of love, and now we're getting into it. There might have been a third party, but your heart was broken. And this is what you were healing from. This is why you had to pull back that cup of love. Well, you're going to move forward from it. I think it's been, some time has passed. It was all a spiritual lesson. This is something that's being revealed to you right now. Why did you have to go through some of the things that you've been through? It's all been a spiritual lesson. And then learning. See all these people awakening here? These are guardian angels and spirit guides blowing their horn down. You're awakening to your spiritual lesson about how valuable you are, what you deserve in your life, who you are as a person. it's not to hand your, it's to be careful handing your love out along the way until the right person comes in. And what I see is you have a divine soulmate coming in. This is, and they're going to have a lot of the same qualities as you. It's like you earned it. You learned your spiritual lesson. You're earning the right for this soulmate to come in. And they will be revealed here in not too long. And you will move forward with them. You have moved forward from this heartache. You're putting this all behind you. I have the Queen of Swords next to the Judgment card. Truth and clarity. This is air energy. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So, you know, the Empress can be Libra. So that would give us 2 for Libra. So what the Queen is doing is speaking her truth and asking for truth. This is right next to your spiritual lesson. You need to get to know them. Get to know them well before you move forward, okay? So this is why you ended up with a broken heart. This was your spiritual lesson. You want to become committed to somebody. I got the 6 of Wands. Make sure you get to know them first. And if you want someone who's committable, make sure you find out that they are committable before just assuming that they might be. You're going to have so much success in love. This card is all about success, and it's because of the truth and the clarity that you seek moving forward, okay? So there's a possible engagement in your future. There's a possible marriage in your future. There is a lot of happiness. We actually have 3 for Libra here, if I count them. So, wow. So under the Judgment card, Taurus, the 9 of Swords. Yes, spiritual lessons are very difficult to go through. I have never heard of an easy one, ever. That's why they're called spiritual lessons, because your guardian angels and spirit guides need to get involved. And a lot of times the universe, they all get involved to teach you this lesson, because it's something you need to learn to move forward, to fulfill your obligations in life. So, you were up in your head. All these swords of truth and clarity, this is what really helped you to move on, to learn your spiritual lesson. The Queen of Swords under the Queen, and next to this 9 of Swords is the 7 of Swords. This is deceitful energy. You had someone in your life who was being deceitful, ended up hurting you. I think you weren't paying attention to the red flags. I don't think you asked the right questions or spoke the right truth that you were feeling or whatever. And they just kept being deceitful and running off. This is like lying, stealing, cheating. It's hiding things. And this is what happened in the relationship. You were moving along in the relationship with your head in the clouds, not looking forward, living in the moment, throwing caution to the wind. And, you know, the fool usually finds themselves at the edge of a cliff, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly how you got to this point where you learned your spiritual lesson, and now this new soulmate that's coming in, you will seek the truth and the clarity from that soulmate. You will pay attention, and you will speak your own truth and clarity. Wow. One more card, Taurus. The Star. I knew you were healing. Okay, so this is the card for Aquarius, another air sign. Aquarius might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But this is the healing that you've been through or are going through in withholding this cup of love. I knew there was healing involved here. So this is healing to your bare bones, seeing your own reflection bounce back at you, remembering the essence of who you are, what you want from life, what you don't want from life. That's why the Queen of Swords is here asking the questions this time. There's a soulmate coming in. And you've done your healing. And the Hermit, you know, seeking your path forward, they're like, well, you've done your healing, you've learned your spiritual lesson, and they want you to know that, hey, don't feel like you're never going to be able to hand your cup of love out, because you are. And that's going to be revealed in due time here. It won't be too long. Remember, my readings, they don't usually go past 6 months. It could be started yesterday. So there is a happy, beautiful new beginning coming your way. So Taurus, this was your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.